Bryce Buel Arnett here for Young Republicans of White County. You know, Walt Disney once said, a kick in the teeth may be the best thing for you. When the University of Georgia played Auburn in the 2017 regular season, they certainly had their teeth kicked. But did the Dogs cry about it? No. They used that so that when they played Auburn in the SEC championship several weeks later, they turned the table against the Tigers, and the Dogs won. And because they beat Auburn in the SEC championship, they went on to beat Oklahoma in the Rose Bowl, and now will play Alabama in the national championship in just a few days. So many of today's young people like to complain about their circumstances. Many of us work minimum wage jobs, and if we can find work at all. We don't have the houses that we dreamed about having. We don't drive the expensive cars we've wanted to drive all our lives. But rather than use those desires of ours to motivate us, we complain about it. And one of the most common complaints we have is against baby boomers. We claim they took all the jobs. Well, let's talk about baby boomers for just a second. Baby boomers were an unprecedented surge in the population of this country. We were not ready as a nation to handle the drastic boom of the population. Now, nobody can blame the servicemen from coming back from Europe and the Pacific, but the point is the country wasn't ready. So as a result, baby boomers took jobs wherever they could. That's why so many of them were mill workers or carpenters or electricians or plumbers, or vocational fields were filled with baby boomers because they couldn't find jobs elsewhere. But people like Bill Gates, Billy Joel, Steve Jobs, those are just a handful of baby boomers who, like the millions of other baby boomers, fought so that they could improve their quality of life. They didn't complain about not being able to have the job they wanted per se. They dug their heels in and they worked hard. They rolled their sleeves up and they made money. They made their money that gave them the opportunity to have a good life. Bill Gates, he started in his garage and now he's the richest man on earth with more than $77 billion to his name. Billy Joel, high school dropout. He played gigs in bars because he couldn't get gigs anywhere else. And now, to this day, he remains one of the most popular piano players on the planet. And these are just a few examples of baby boomers and how they fought and are now on top. Now, obviously, you're not going to be the next Steve Jobs or Bill Gates, but you might be the next manager or the next entrepreneur or something of that nature if you just dig your heels in and fight. You have to fight in order to improve your quality of life. You have to compete to succeed. So when you get your teeth kicked in, are you going to lay in the corner and cry about it? Or are you going to come up punching? I'm Bryce Buel Arnett here for Young Republicans of White County. Until next week.
Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Daylight come and